Today we're going to talk about the importance of listening as a leader. When you listen up, you level up your leadership. I'm excited because listening has really transformed my life, and chances are it's transformed your life. You're where you are today as a result of somebody listening to you, as well as you listening to somebody else. A lot of times we listen to other people, we observe and we get inspired by other people. They do the same for us. And I'm a certified Maxwell coach now, and I got there as a result of somebody listening to me. I was struggling and I was frustrated with being in a leadership position and not really having some of the skills that I felt like I knew I could possess, but I needed training on. So I sat down with one of my good friends and he asked, "What result do you want? What skills do you want to get better at?" And I kind of listed them off, listening being one of them, becoming a better speaker, becoming a better communicator. Just overall, I just wanted to get better. And he recommended a few different things. And one of them was a certification program through John Maxwell's leadership. It's just such a great feeling when somebody hears you. I don't know if you've had moments like that, but it can be so frustrating when you feel like no one's listening to you, when you feel like you have no one to go to. So listening as a leader is so key. When people come to us and they might have a problem, it can be really easy to be dismissive or to hear them but be thinking about something else. So let's unpack what active listening, what engaged and meaningful listening looks like. And I would say the most important thing is just being present. If you're distracted with your phone or email going off, that can really mess you up when you're engaging with another person in conversation. So I think it's really important to just put those things to the side and engage with the other person. I know it can be really tempting to kind of have something going on at the same time, but you'll take longer to have that conversation. The person will also feel a little bit disrespected. So it's important that you just show up, that you're there for them, and you show that you're listening by being present. And I would say active listening is more than just sitting there and hearing. There's more than just not talking. And I think sometimes I'm guilty of this where I'm just waiting for the person to stop talking. I'm like, uh-huh, uh-huh. Especially if there's somebody that talks a lot. I'm already thinking about what I want to say, but they don't stop. So I'm just sitting there thinking like, I don't want to lose this thought that I have in my head. So I'm going to keep thinking about it instead of actually listening to them. So it's important that you also are just thinking about the next thing that you want to say. It's important to show that you're listening by hearing what they're saying, distilling it, and repeating it back. And that's an art in and of itself, sort of paraphrasing what they're saying. Another part of good listening is demonstrating empathy to the person. And what that looks like is perspective, right? If somebody's sharing that they're going through a tough, difficult time with family, maybe you had something similar come up, or maybe you felt like your family hurt you or disowned you, and you can kind of relate to that. It's helpful to share those experiences, showing them that you are present and you are listening, but you don't want to just sit in that valley or sort of that low point with them. It's important that you kind of point outward and suggest like, yeah, I had this really tough time, but I found this helpful. And this is how I learned. I mean, there's always a time, like, depending on what's going on, like maybe it should be a moment of sympathy, but empathy can be even more powerful, especially when you want to grow as a listener. When you can demonstrate that, you know, to that person, you're not alone. You're saying, I'm here for you. I've been through this too. So let's get through this together. Let me share my experiences and hopefully you can get value out of it, showing that I've come out on the other end. You can too. not be more grateful for all the great listeners that have motivated and inspired me to become a better leader than I thought I could be. So, yeah, maybe you have some listening techniques that you'd like to share. Feel free to add that as a comment. I'm always looking forward to people that comment. I don't really think any of my videos have any, but I would absolutely love to see one out there. Yeah. So again, recapping, listening can really transform your leadership just by being present, actively listening with attention, and showing empathy through your ability to hear somebody out. So until next time, I hope you have a great day and a good week. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening.